Thone, welcome back to Thone's Nibbles number 254, covering a portion of Revelation 16, the seventh bowl. The earth is shaken. If you remember, in the last lesson we talked about the 7 bowls. Well, 6 of them have already been dispensed, and here's the number 7. This reading comes from Revelation 16, verses 17 through 21. Then the 7th angel poured out his bowl into the air, and a loud voice came out of the temple in heaven from the throng, saying, "It is done." And there were noises and thunderings and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such a mighty and great earthquake as had not occurred since men were on the earth. Now the great city was divided into 3 parts, and the cities of the nations fell, and great Babylon was remembered before God to give her a cup of wine of the fierceness of his wrath. Then every island fled away, and the mountains were not found. And great hail from heaven fell upon men, each hailstone about the weight of a talent. Men blasphemed God because of the plague of the hail, since that plague was exceedingly great. And the whole subject matter here is the simple 3 words which appear here: it is done. Why is this in the Bible? This is the final plague dispensed by angels. It's written to all believers. And the communications here were great thunder, huge earthquake, cities destroyed, and giant hail. None of those things that people look forward to, of course. Application to my life. The earth was struck with huge thunderstorms and huge earthquakes. All this destroying cities left standing. Men cursed at God for the plague, rather than begging for his mercy. God says, at this point, there was no question as to the preeminent power of God. My personal response to this is, Dear Lord, thank you for removing your people before this cataclysm occurs. And that, of course, refers to, we saw the rapture a couple of weeks ago, and so this was strictly upon those people who were not saved at the time of the rapture, which was the great majority of which were unsaved people, and most are never to be saved people because they refuse. You notice that they cursed God rather than asking for his mercy. And that's kind of a key thing here. Had they asked for God's mercy, they might well have gotten it. But they did not. They understood it came from God, but they still cursed at God. And had they asked for mercy, we know he's a merciful God. So that finishes today, and we'll see you next